up a Met fan. You got to understand, when I was a kid, the Mets, the Jets, and the Knicks all won championships. Right? Now, haven't since. So, talking about Walt Frazier, and that crew, Willis and Bill Bradley and all those guys, and then Joe Namath.
That's what we have.
We don't get to see what I am. But it's a little
special prime time edition of the NFL.
Right? And they made that coaching change, obviously. They thought they were going to have a little momentum tonight, and so they struggled with it. It was 23-20. Sloppy. We watched a little sloppy game. But that's part of this generation, too. We talked about load management earlier. That's a generational thing. The other thing that's come into play,
as we'll see, Aaron Rodgers and
the
the
NBA
New York
with
Jets
quarterbacks and star players now with player empowerment, which is all for. But with player empowerment,
take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets.
It'll be a nail injury. He said he got a chipped nail, so he's not playing Thursday night. How do we explain that?
That's solved. Unacceptable. That's unacceptable. But with the Jets,
Razor line set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium.
Greatest quarterbacks of all time. He's 40. So he needs everything around him to be perfect.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
When your best player gets on that side of, you don't know, for the time.
Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who's at the helm.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion.
Just a gain of a couple here.
And that'll bring up second down.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball, has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Sheds off the tackle. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And all the way home for a Bills. 55 yards. And the Bills march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Exactly. So he gets fired. We was talking about it yesterday. Aaron, it was your team today.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's complete to Adams. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Did he say I want to fire? I'm not sure if he did that, but I'm pretty sure that the owners of management definitely said.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And they'll stop it after a gain of a couple to the 33.
You didn't shoot him, but you didn't call the ambulance.
Strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means
it's a fucking first, bro.
Rodgers, like, with him losing consecutively like
from
this,
this crowd
it makes
as they
his
watch the
attitude
replay. They want a
stand
challenge,
out.
and they're going to
A lot
get
of times
one.
when you win it, you get away with a lot of things. When you start losing, it's like, come on, bro, quit Divas, so it started making
people
on the team argue.
This is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
You know,
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football.
We
That's
need
not
you to
always
show
easy.
up,
We'll
play
see what they
like
decide
everybody
here.
else, and cut the antics and be a part of this situation, because it looked like he's quarterbacking from a different century, or like he's, you know how somebody had their own little space they come out of their bubble
So
and
not
play with
successful
us,
there on the
and
challenge,
then they go
and he'll
back
have to
in
be
their
careful
bubble. It's
from
like,
here on
bro,
out
you're not
because he'll only have
that.
one challenge
You gotta
remaining.
show up on time like everybody else.
Needing the tough
You don't
yards,
get
they
up
run
off
it with their
this, none of
fullback.
that.
And he is going to have the Jets first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 there on 4th and inches. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Oh, he shifts past him, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41.
Yeah.
Here's Rodgers. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
We print signs so people can see your brand up close. But we also
Working
print
from the
signs so
gun.
people can see your
Rodgers.
business here.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
There's no quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Allegedly, you know, just all that kind of stuff. Like, bro, why is it dark in here? I need my time.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Bro, when you come out the dark,
Williams. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
I want to see him make a Kanye or whatever.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they are on board. It's still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it to the post for 3 points. Game on.
I got the pictures,
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And there's Amari Cooper, his first catch. Through the middle of the field, Amari Cooper, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Amari Cooper, 66 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tight 2-play drive that time. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, How much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
On play action, Rodgers. They're unable to connect, and a flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Snap out of it.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like
defenders. I'm just going to add real quick.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6.
Yo, we gotta do this, and it gotta be like this, and all the people around the world.
Now Rodgers. His pass complete to Rucker. His first catch for 9 in the first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. They've got good hands, and of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and release.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Back to the ground with Hall. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg, eluding the pressure right. Connection made to Ruckert. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. 21 yards away, and the Jets have cut it back with a score. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
And it's so right because you really need to rush, almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, the screen guy, and of course the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
He didn't have to do this shit. He wasn't like he was scheduled to come. He just happened to be working by, and we started doing
the touchdown is Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And thank you so much thank you guys for coming by.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. So I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown. That would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Thanks for watching, and as always, it is what it is.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. So nothing doing there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Flush to his right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was never a question of fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of the game. You're fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Now he fires deep for Shakir. That's caught inside the 20. A big play here for Buffalo. 44 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Give to Cook out of the gun. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Some bullshit, man.
Cook.
I ain't blocked it.
No signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. Now Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to...
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, they're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field to start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Well, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line.
This defense is really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Rodgers. It's Williams on the catch. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Rodgers again now. This pass out wide.
Go one.
Short
Go one.
Just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Rodgers now to throw.
Good catch.
Down, but not before he gets the first. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. On play action. Now Rodgers. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Rodgers, and that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. On the draw, it's Hall. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Partner's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defenses only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the incompletion, then the run for no gain. Let's see now. Forced out to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17. So that drive spans 13 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a
oh, my God. Oh, man. That was a pick, bro. I'm going to get it, though.
Like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Allen now looks to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss
shit corny, bro.
Can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Oh, now you're going to throw on that side.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now Allen again. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper.
That's crazy.
Get into the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This 2nd and 4. To the air, Allen.
Oh my God, bro!
The big D lineman almost had it, but 3rd down coming up. Here's Allen. They'll roll him out right. And Allen will
this is goofy as fuck, bro.
To avoid the contact at the end. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
How does all Madden and we don't get no goddamn interceptions, bro? Fuck, man.
3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Buying time to his left. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Allen gonna throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Y'all lames, man.
Dalton Kincaid from 3 yards out. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And New York set to take the field. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Let's go, Pete. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. He already had the one fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different.
That's crazy, bro.
Touchdown. Khalil Shakir, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you're talking about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Bass on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
It's ridiculous, man.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Rodgers. Going right back to Wilson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. For 20.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On 1st down, Rodgers. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. The quick slant caught. And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Hall. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2nd and goal from the 1. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. It's Davante Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, back to you guys in just a moment, but welcome everyone to our Creative Village studios in the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw some strong work from James Cook in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Okay.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He finds his man complete. It's Adams. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. His first catch of this third quarter. He had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
I ain't thinking that they hot.
For the first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He'll drop this one down to
Good first. 2nd and 1, 2nd and 1.
Before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
They got down first down, bro. Start playing, bro. Get the first down. There you go. There you go.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They definitely established a rhythm on
Give me
this
a play
drive,
action.
moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Davante Adams high in the air to bring it in. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. A 10-play drive that time. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but it will be out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle, complete.
Can't make this shit up, bro.
He's going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
Come on, man. Give me a fucking break, bro.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. That time a 6-play drive. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have 2 touchdown catches. They'll run on second down with Cohen. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete.
I know that shouldn't do this shit.
Play on the football there, and it's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed 1 of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested.
Come on. 1 more yard converted.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run with Hall. And he's got enough for the first across midfield.
I like that.
59 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. So 1st and 10 now in line. Now Rodgers. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Brandon, you know how we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan? That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball? And in that situation...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin there to make the grab. And the Jets take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them all bounds after the turnover, the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
I couldn't tell if that was play action or goddamn.
Playing and communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This now a 3rd and 4. Allen.
Yes!
He's taken down.
And here's the shift.
3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Rodgers going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
I'm about to say, Adams got to have 100 yards.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Back now here at MetLife Stadium.
All right, man, convert this 4th down. Here we go.
We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Here's Rodgers. Swings this out here for Cohen. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Paul on a give up the middle, and he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Oh, man.
On the counter, it's Hall.
Keep going, keep going. 20 carries.
The tally on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Damn, Mike.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing is Rodgers. A short throw to
God damn, you slow.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. First and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Like the design that we're seeing right there, this is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run up the middle with Cohen, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5, pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. In motion left, the tight end. Straight ahead is Hall. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Rodgers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra
0-0.
And partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Bills. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throwing on first down is Allen. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Cook.
Man, what in the fuck, bro?
He sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken
Oh,
by
my
Samuel.
God, man.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Now Allen. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Off the play fake. Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Clinton Williams. Back of the evening.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Throwing now is Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook.
I honestly thought he was, yeah, that should have been a pick.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker
My best man in that quarter,
out
bro.
of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing is Allen on third. Right back to
That won't let me be the nigga I wanted to be. That's so fucking goofy, bro. I was trying to be a linebacker.
Third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Y'all some fucking bitch ass niggas for that shit, bro.
Surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Cook.
Oh, that's how you tackle a nigga. Whatever the fuck ever, bro.
James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And the hold closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football,
cries out, not putting that.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
He is going to have the Jets first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 there on 4th and inches. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Now it's Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Now Rodgers. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Hall. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost at fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd. Carry it into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. Rodgers to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to go down. He's sacked before he can get rid of the football. And they remain down by a point.
I know we have individual minds, but I think we're thinking as one on this one. and one was the number, wasn't it?
Yeah, kick the extra point. Now you need a miracle. You need an onside kick quickly and to do something spectacular.
I mean, going for two there, either they felt like this is all we've got left, we've got to win it right now, or they've got some incredible miracle special teams play to get the ball back and give them one last chance.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
That's crazy.
A chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Oh, baby.
Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Hey, he going to sleep before. Oh, never mind. It's on 9 o'clock. I'm surprised you ain't sleep since you got to go to work tomorrow. What's a little while for you? Oh, damn, yeah, that is a while.
Sometimes I have my days when I go to work, like 10-ish. That's early for me.
Oh, yeah.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defense.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You had to go check today.
So.
No, yo, ass, you probably was like, thank you. Something you shouldn't even be saying, but I know that's how you is.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. From MetLife Stadium, good night, everybody.
Daniel be smoking cigars.
For real?
For real.
Oh, nah, he looked like it. You know what I'm saying?
Because I ain't saying he was doing our beat up, so we can exchange DJ, you know. Yeah, I said, you start smoking cigars.
Yeah, he got them gorilla lips, so he could just, you know. He can get right through the spliffs.
You're stupid. I'm talking like real loud like cigar. I'm just looking like, what? And so he was like, yeah, DJ asked me to stop smoking. So he talking about he stopped smoking. And he said he had just recently jumped out of panic. But he wound up giving to Ortiz because he smoked too.
I was just trying to say, what if he had been like, stop living with a gay dude? I wonder what he would have said. Yeah, no, I'm just saying, but you know, if he had said that at one point.
was just like, why you stop? It ain't like you smoke him like that. And he was like, DJ was just like, well, yeah, dude, I don't want you smoking them because I don't want nothing to happen until y'all long.
If he knew what his baby mama was doing, his lungs would have been collapsed.
Whatever.
That nigga would have been like, you messing with the bar, but you really trying to get in my head both ways?
I remember you fuck on that too. He was just